Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Sorry, I was just adjusting the camera. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today's reading is going to be focused on what your person's current feelings are for you. We're also looking at their intentions and their next move towards you. And we're going to pull some guidance from Spirit. I want to thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'm also running a huge sale on my Etsy. It's 25% off all private readings and 30% off healings. If you're interested in that, do check it out. I've been guided to let everyone know to like healing is needed. But anyway, let's take a look here. So angels, answers, guides, help protect me, keep me safe, and watch over me. Help me tap into the energies of Cancer and their personal connection. Okay, we have two cards that fell out for you, Cancer. Okay, the first card we have is going to be the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords here. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I just got a message for that, but we're going to table that for now. Let's see, what is the overall energy surrounding Cancer's connection with their person? The overall energy, please. What is the overall energy surrounding Cancer's connection with their person? We have the King of Cups and the King of Swords come out. We're not going to take those yet. What is the overall energy? Sorry, we do have one, and we have Justice reversed here as well. I feel like with Justice being reversed, you know, when you kind of can see more, right? I feel like you, Cancer, or maybe them, sees a way more potential than the other, right? And it's kind of like the frustration that a lot of us feel in life, right? Especially with our spiritual connection, right? You know that there's something special here, and they seem to be oblivious. I feel that's kind of what's happening in your connection. Like, this person is completely oblivious. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's happening. It's like they're running around with a chicken with their head cut off, and you know there's something special. And it's like, what do I do about this, right? I feel with Justice being reversed, you feel like it's unfair, right? Or you feel like you can't really get your point across, right? There is guidance a little bit, right? Maybe get a third party. I did a reading with someone, actually it was a healing session, a one-on-one session with them, it was a couple, right? Where they both wanted to heal, they both wanted to move on. They actually had like an entity attached to them, which you did clear. You had two people. You had someone like you know, a third person are telling you like there's love here, right? There's a special connection, you know, something like that. Anyway, but I feel here with Justice reversed, you feel like there's no third person, or you feel like there's no way to convey what you feel to this person because they don't see it, right? Maybe get a counselor, or maybe go to therapy, or maybe, right, like get a healing, right? Yeah, anyway, with the Fool here, I feel like you want to take a leap of faith, but it's like, you know that they won't catch you. Does it make sense? It's like you just get it, right? You just like, you know, why, right? So I don't think I see a little bit of like this, like, it's I don't know how to phrase that. It's like you're at a standstill, right? You don't want to let them go because there's something special here, but they don't get it, right? So you won't take a full leap in. And I don't know what to do here, right? So we're going to pull some guidance from Spirit at the end of your reading and really kind of look at it. But I can tell with this King of Cups, there's a lot of love in your connection, by the way. A lot. I think you both feel it. We have Temperance as the highest vibration of the Two of Cups, right? You want this person to meet you where you're at, or to match your vibration. It's the mess. Anyway, let's take a look here. So what does that mean for Cancer, right? And their person, what does that mean for Cancer and their person? Any more information on this, angels, ancestors, and God? What does that mean for Cancer and their person? Let's take a look here. We have some cards coming out for you. The first card we have is the Hierophant reversed. Beautiful. The Hierophant reversed for me, I feel the way that you're gonna like make it work with this person is gonna be different than maybe how everyone else is, right? I like have news for you. When we kind of like open ourselves up to guidance from like people, right, or our family, it often doesn't work, right? I want to say not guidance, but advice, right? The message that's coming through is that the way forward isn't conventional, right? I remember like I forgot what I was reading this was for, but I told that person, if I told you if you went to this place and took them and it would you will somehow heal your connection, right? Because you went there, right? Would you do it? And they said, of course, right? I feel like there's something like that for you, right? I feel like you are there's like maybe a specific vacation or a place or destination that you need to visit with them, or maybe even solo, right? That can help you heal your connection. Would you do it? And I feel like you would, right? And this is kind of why we want to open ourselves up to guidance, right? And open ourselves up to our guides, right? and to receiving, because they have the answers that we need, right? They desperately do want you to be happy, by the way, which a lot of people don't get. But they have a lot of vested interest in this, all right? But I feel like the way that you would heal it is going to be different than the way like society says you would, or just like the normal way or humans do, right? It's going to be a little bit different, right? It's going to be an impromptu trip, or like a visiting a healer or something like that, something of that nature. Anyway, so we have the next card is going to be the King of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands. What's coming through from Spirit is that there's more hope in this connection than you know. It just requires you, I feel, Cancer, and them being more proactive. But again, we are being brought to our very first message, right? They don't seem to get it, right? You know what I mean? Like, they don't get it. So how can we get them to be more proactive? That's what I feel. I might ask that question next, right? How can we get this person to be more proactive? How can we get this person to see what they're missing, and how can we get this person to care, right? Because I know it's so annoying. And sorry, this is coming through from God. It's coming through from God, but he's saying that I feel like a lot of you maybe like clutching onto this person, right? Hoping that they say the same, because you're having trouble anchoring your belief or your faith, right? What they're called are brilliant beliefs, right? My message to you, Cancer, is to root yourself in faith, even when they are in disbelief, or even when they seem to not see it right like you do, right? You know, I know that we love when other people see things the way we do, right? It really reaffirms things, really confirms things, right? But we rarely ever get that, right? We're not meant to. In fact, we're meant to completely anchor ourselves in our own faith. Like, it's like, you know, like when I first started learning about my psychic gifts, right? I didn't have anyone telling me, oh, yay, right? You're psychic, right? No, I had to, like, you know, maybe I am, right? You know, I don't want that route, but my message to you is it's that, all right? Anyway, we have the Wheel of Fortune coming through. That came through from Divine. And then we have the Six of Pentacles reversed as well. What the Six of Pentacles tells me, when you know, like, the right way to fix things, you're going to give it your all, right? And make sure you do give it your all. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this connection is going to have a shift, right? But I feel with the Ace of Swords, some of you's knowledge, or the way that we were taught or conditioned, are leading to the downfall of this, right? And I know it's crazy, but a lot of us were taught, if someone loves you, they do this, or if someone cares, they act like this, or if I don't know, right? If someone loves you, they sacrifice everything for you. I don't know, like, there's some kind of like teachings that I feel that you have that are literally the downfall of this connection. Start to forget and lose those teachings, right? You may need like for me, I actually am quite good at this. The core belief updates, right? You may need a core belief update, subconscious reset, right? To remove all those limiting and outdated beliefs. Again, these are outdated beliefs, right? You want brilliant beliefs, and you have outdated beliefs that are like just like bringing you down. We're bringing your connection down as well. And I know that we don't often see it, right? But it's really hard for us to access higher like energies or higher frequencies of like love, right? When we have so many limiting beliefs that are keeping us from that. We actually are destined to have access to that. We actually naturally have access to that. So when you start to heal this, you're gonna move naturally into the higher vibrations. But I can tell, right? Limiting beliefs got you down. You need a core belief update, right? And I'm actually quite good at that. I will say I'm surprised I wasn't good at it, but I have been practicing for a long time. Anyway, so let's see. Lord Metatron, what do you have to say about how to get like, what do you say about this, right? About Cancer, knowing that there's a special connection here, but it's like it's falling on deaf ears, or it's like it goes one ear out the other. Do you know what I mean? It's like something like that. I'm not saying that you're telling this person per se, but do you know what I mean? It's like you just know, right? Anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look here, Cancer. Oh. Okay, so the first card we have is going to be the Empress Reverse. Empress Reverse. What's coming through is to focus on like the vision that you have of your future with this person. Not so much like, you're doing this wrong, or why can't you think this way, or I don't know, like why do you always do these things, right? I don't know. It focus more on like, this is what I see in our future, or this is how the happiness I know can be there, right? But it's more importantly, like, this is what we're not creating. Hope that makes sense to you. You know, some people like process and receive differently than us, right? I feel like this person would receive that very well, right? Or we're not creating this and we should be, right? Somebody should be creating a family with this person, right? Should be making kids with this person, should be settling down, something of that nature, right? Focus on that. Like, we're not doing this, right? And we could be, right? Or and I feel like they're gonna hear some of that. Anyway, let's take a look here. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. Interesting. I know that you don't want to walk away from it, but also walking away from this connection is key to getting this person to understand what's here, right? And I know that, you know, all of us hate it, right? But it's the truth. We don't have hindsight until it's like, sorry, hindsight's 2020, right? No. What is that expression again? Hold on. Every time I go through one of these, like, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Like I want to say reprogrammings. I don't know. It's like I lose my cliches. The cliches are so good, by the way. But hindsight's 2020, right? You know, you can't really see things clearly until you've passed it, or until you walked away from it. And I feel some of you have to walk away from this person because they'll never see you clearly. They'll never understand what's here, and they'll never get how much abundance as well. Nor will they take you. Nor will they really appreciate you, right? I feel like they're always gonna take you for granted. Okay. So walking away is also another message that's coming through, okay? Anyway, let's take a look here. What other messages that you have for Cancer and their connection with their person? Let's take a look here. Cancer and their person, Cancer and their person. What other messages do you have for Cancer and their person? We have the Four of Cups reversed coming through. And the Four of Swords. This thing can be for everyone, but some of you told your family or your friends or maybe even yourself that you wouldn't give up on this connection or on this person, and it's keeping you stuck, right? It's sometimes giving up is exactly what we need. I don't know if you ever hear, but everyone's always talking about surrender, right? It's because it's how we it's the move to make. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that, but you know, surrender is all about letting go, right? We don't look at like letting go as like a good thing or the right thing, but it often leads to success, or it helps us see things, right? One thing that I know, and when we surrender something, we let go of it, and we can take a step backwards so we can see a bigger picture or a part of the picture that we're missing. Your message is if you told your friends or yourself or your family that you never let them go, no matter what, take that back, right? And look after you, all right? We have the next one's going to be the Page of Swords here, right? Beautiful energy, by the way, for this Page of Swords. I feel like a lot of you have a kid, or you're meant to. I feel it. Anyway, but with the Page of Swords coming through, as well as the Hermit, getting out of your head. I know that sometimes when we've been like thinking about something for so long, we can kind of develop limiting beliefs or limiting perspectives around it, right? Take a break from this connection, right? Give yourself some time. Walk away from it if you have to, right? And you're gonna start to see things you're missing. And I know that part of you may think you're giving up. Let me see what you're really feeling. You don't want to, right? Or you may not see the need to, right? You will, right? And if you find out that it was the wrong call, you're gonna get turned right back around, all right? But I don't think so. Let's see. We have the Five of Wands again. It's all about packing your bags again. I feel there a lot of you. The message is you need space from this connection, space from this person. You need to get your own bearings as well. Okay, it's a beautiful energy to come through. By the way, you can see the curves on this woman's hips, right? This is someone that's looking after themselves, right? Anyway, and we have here the Two of Wands as well, and then we have Death. I feel when you look at the bigger picture, you're going to make the choice to end things. Oh, that's good. Oh. Okay, let's see. Any other messages? Let's take a look here. Sorry, any other messages, please, for Cancer? Last messages for Cancer. Let's get your guidance and look and take it from there, because I feel like guidance is what's needed. Guys, what guidance do you have for Cancer in the situation? Cancer last time. We have influence as you at the bottom of the energy. Let's see. We have the receptive coming up. We have modesty as well. Interesting. You know, a lot of you I feel that are kind of downplaying what you're bringing to this connection and who you are and how abundant you are. And I'm gonna throw this at you. This doesn't have to be for everyone, but because you're doing that, it's almost like you want to be less so that you can feel like this person that you have in front of you is on your level or someone that's a match for you. It's not gonna be for everyone, but some of you are literally dimming yourself so that you can be with this person or you can be around this person and you can maybe even love this person, right? It's not for everyone, but I feel it just a little bit, right? If you that is you being more mindful of that, right? We have a great power coming through, and it comes out with difficulty in the beginning, and I feel like you're going through like a rebirth, right? You're going through, you're probably bringing a new you. You're going through growing pains. This connection is going through growing pains, and you are as well. But I feel with this creative here. Sorry, it's like my sister, by the way. I feel. Oh, I see. Sorry, I was having trouble pulling these two together, but a lot of you early in life, you may have had a lot of difficulty, right? Maybe you've had a lot of childhood trauma. Maybe you grew up poor. Maybe you grew up with maybe you went through like a lot of death in your family, right? Very young, right? There is this feeling here where it's like I had such a rocky start, right? In life, I can't expect too much, and I want you to know that that's not true, right? All of us deal with all of our soul contracts and karma at the beginning of life. That's the point, right? And and right after we move through that our life gets better, right? I just want you to know that I feel a lot of you look at your life and think, well, I barely ate when I was a kid, right? My parents didn't love me, or I was homeless or something like that, and you tell yourself that this connection and what you're putting up with um is worth it, or is more than you should have, or more than you've asked for. And I want you to know that these are limiting, outdated beliefs, and these are not true, and these are holding you stuck or attached to a person or a connection that can't give you what you're looking for, right? um I'm not saying it should be this, it shouldn't be this hard, but I'm not but I am saying it should be easier, or I feel like it should. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it like that. I hope that makes sense to you, Cancer. Don't forget to like and comment and check out the rest of your chart if you are interested in that. I do recommend Aries. Aries is reading for you. And I want to say Taurus. Okay, and thank you and take care.